Hello and welcome back to match 2. We've won the Direct roll. We're taking advantage of that. Oh no! I think this is a mulligan, unfortunately. Got a lot of expensive cards. I guess we have a couple of 3 costs, but all of which are counterspelled. I think we can do better. Ugh. This at least has Serum Vision, Snapcaster. If we find blue, we're not in an absurdly bad spot. I think we keep. Opponent also mulligan to 6. This is not looking pretty though. Okay, not bad, because I can go and find us our chapel. Let's go ahead and put that on top. Play our isolated chapel right out the gate, and pass back to my opponent. We want to place Serum Visions immediately? Probably. In which case, would we rather have Hallowed Fountain or Watery Grave? We've already got 1 black source, we don't usually need 2. Do we want another white? Yeah, I think so. Let's do it, we are going to pay for it. Don't do that very often in Cube. It's an expensive cost. Oh, good, good, good. We're going to put both of those on top. Which do we want to be first? So Snapcaster Serum Visions works on turn 4 this way. I guess we're going to play Lingering Souls next turn. So then we could Shelldog the turn after. That doesn't work either, does it? So we can either play Lingering Souls or Sorin. I guess we'd rather play Lingering Souls, Lingering Souls. Let's put Plains on top. So put Shelldog on top, Plains on top of that. Okay, well, our lands are a little bit grumpy with us, but I think we're going to be okay. Okay, opponent not doing anything quite yet. Play Lingering Souls. Next turn we'll flash it back. Ooh, Reflecting Pool. Okay, one's got lots of colors here. Bonus. Well, alright then. Beat down. Okay, let's play our Shelldog Isle. Cast out. Does take care of Ronus eventually. I think it's probably our best late game effect. Like that. Rest on the bottom in any order. Cast Lingering Souls. Get in for 2. I think it's certainly not impossible that we play Sorin next turn and -2. Depends a little bit on what my opponent does. If he's got another creature follow-up and Ronus can start swinging in, that might be a little bit aggressive, but looks like he's got something. So probably a big creature. Ooh, Glenelendra. Interesting. We can get that in under counter magic right now, which is a little bit nice. And I think we just do, right? Let's play our Sorin. We will -2 and swing. We'll swing with everything but 1 spirit, probably. We also swing with everything but 2 spirits. And really keep Sorin alive, probably. Yeah, it's a little bit safer. If he has like a random removal spell for a spirit, I don't want to just lose him to a Glenelendra attack. Ooh, willing to trade. Okay, I don't hate that. He'll trade his all of his Glenelendra for 2 spirits. I'd be really alright with that. He has a removal spell and a creature play. We're a little bit awkward. Rook, okay. Creating tokens left and right. And this is 3? No, 4. So I guess, I mean, you can still turn this on anytime by paying 3, but doesn't quite get there yet. He may just be considering drawing a bunch. Let's draw 5. Pretty good. Yeah, okay. It was going to be a little bit tough to keep it alive, so that's a pretty powerful play. Ooh, don't heat me at tidings, especially when we're light on the lands like this. And getting closer to cast out's a little bit of a random advantage too. Oh, well, okay then. You're no longer short on lands. Do we want this? Next turn we're gonna Temporal Mastery if Glenlender dies, which you probably won't. In which case we'd rather Shadow Mage, Snapcaster, Tidings. I'm okay putting this on top. It's not a land. Go ahead and create a Vampire. Go ahead and punch my opponent. I guess maybe we should swing with everything there. Yeah, that might have been better. Block, block, block. Alright. Yeah, I think I should have swung with everything. I don't think I care too much about the Glenlender getting in. Well, maybe we do. He's got a lot of cards, though. Like, he's gonna have some sort of effect here. I think it's as close to as good a value as Garruk was there, but not quite as good. One extra card is pretty significant. So we're gonna Snapcaster, Serum Vision, see if he wants to counter that with the Glenlendra. Probably not, but I don't like just throwing our Temporal Mastery in. It's probably one of our better effects. Ooh. Sure. So he just got Trample here. Alright, I am really okay with that. So he gets to kill off Sorin. We kill off Glenlendra. Temporal Mastery is online. Wall of Roots. Okay. And another ramp spell? Mindstone. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's just random damage at this point, so maybe we'd rather wait another turn. Maybe it's better to play Shadow Mage, Snapcaster Serum. Yeah, maybe it is. Alright, let's do that instead. But we have Temporal Mastery available at some point in the future now. Maybe we should have left Cast Out up there too. Oh, we also could have played Tidings. A little bit. We haven't played a land yet. Well, it's not doing much. That makes our mastery a little bit worse because we're not adding to the board, but the card advantage is absurd. Okay. Let's get in with everything here. What are we gonna discard? Yep. Lots of stuff, right? So we've got 9 cards in hand right now. I do like Geist. A little bit less good if Ronus ever turns on. Packrat, maybe a little slow, and maybe something we'd like to bring back with Revel Arc. So maybe we get rid of like Geist and Packrat. Yeah, I do want to keep our lands, as funny as that is. We have lots of stuff to do with it. Okay, surely he's got to have a big threat this turn. Surely. Okay, Temple of Mystery. Beautiful art. I think that whole cycle was pretty beautiful though. Like Temple of Silence. Look at that thing. Absolutely stellar. Curator of Mysteries. Okay. That may be something we exile. Yeah, I do not care about that. Okay. Didn't get in for extra. I guess it's another creature. Asm Skulker. Right. Drawing cards becomes a little bit less good now. So we swing. What else can we do this turn? We can play Temporal Mastery, right? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we actually can't quite get the Shelldock Isle online. Maybe next turn. In that case, what's best? Playing Shelldock to get rid of this seems very good to me. We can get in for damage. I think I'm just going to run that out regardless. Does this put us low on land, which is a little bit awkward. We can keep up Supreme Will, but not up Scatter to the Winds. Let's cast out. Use cast out to get rid of the Curator. Yeah, Lingering Souls and Sorin is kind of what did it this matchup, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we play Spectral Procession, certainly. Heck with everything. Keep up Supreme Will, I guess. And just kind of hope we won't die next turn. Okay. Not unhappy with that. So he gets 1, 1, 1. Going Snapcaster, okay. That's actually a little bit worse for him because we have Rebel Arc, but he doesn't know that. 1, 1. And we pass. And potentially have Supreme Will to ruin his day. And Temporal Mastery, even though it never really did great for us. I think he was a little bit cavalier with his Glen Elendra. He did take out Sorin, I guess. But Sorin had already produced value in the emblem, so trade for 1 spirit, I guess 2 spirits in the Sorin, so half of Lingering Spells and like half of Sorin. Like, that's a fine trade for my opponent, I think, but Glen Elendra is just so good. I think a lot of times you can get better than that. Okay. Got match 1. Looks like my opponent had kind of a rough draw, though. Didn't have much to go on with Ronis. Okay, I think this could be tough in general. Green Stompy. Metamorph might be pretty good against my opponent. Theories, probably not. We didn't. Let's see, because it can only spells, so it doesn't take Glen Elendra. We didn't see any other counter spells. Don't think anything else. Oblivion Stone's not that great. Flyers in general seemed pretty good. Maybe like Pack Rats, maybe not that great. Takes a while to go over my opponent. This might just be kind of slow. Although by that argument, then something like Shadow Mage Infiltrator is pretty slow too. Maybe we'll take out the Literal Core. Or maybe just we have a lot of draw, so maybe something like Careful Consideration bites it. Although that just feels incorrect on every level. I can't believe I even suggested that. I feel like we just need to keep tempo-y spells. Maybe Temporal Mastery is too high variance. It's really bad if it's stuck in our hand. On the other hand, if we draw it, it's absurd, but no, I don't know. It is a tempo matchup, and Temporal Mastery is a heck of a tempo card when it works right. Alright, Literal Core, bite the dust. That might be, I don't know. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing. Ah, man. First me. Yeah, I do think this hand's a keep, even with Temporal Mastery in hand. We have a Counterspell and Shadow Mage Infiltrator. There are worse things. Let's keep. Opponent mulliganed again. We don't have to this time, though, which is nice. Temple Silence might help fix our draw a little bit as well. Okay. Supreme Will's good, not great. Careful consideration. Yes. I mean, you can make the argument that we need to get a more proactive card than that, but on the other hand, I really would hate to draw another land, too. Oh dear. Okay, Infiltrator keeps us alive at least for a minute. Yeah, this might just be too slow a hand. Okay, we take 2. If he just plays like something like Ronus here, we're in a really tough spot. Orf. That's probably Den Protector if I had to guess. Yeah, let's play the Infiltrator and start blocking. So Den Protector does Megamorph, I guess. He would get immediate value, but he would be able to kill off the Infiltrator, so we can't really block that. Yeah. Just block the Sylvan Advocate. We're gonna keep up a whole host of instants next turn. I think we can do better. Let's wait on Metamorph, I think. We can also cast Careful Consideration if we need to at the end of turn. Alright. We now have a counterspell. Well, it looks like he hasn't hit another land, or at least didn't show it to us. Old Roots. Yeah, I guess we'll counter that. Want to counter something? It looks like he doesn't have a ton else to play right now. I guess this lets it bring it back if he morphs it up right, but that's going to get us at some point anyway. But Supreme Will. Just keep anything off the table that we can here. Okay, Watery Grave's okay. But just play it tapped. Pass the turn again. We take another 2. Pretty close to Sylvan Advocate turning on for us. We need 6 lands. But then it might be worth using Metamorph on it. Actually, maybe it would have been worth it now. It mitigates a little bit of damage. Tree Speaker, let that resolve. I like getting the Wall of Roots because I mean that was all he could do that turn, but he's gonna play another threat here. And just leveling up. Yeah, let's cast Careful Consideration on us. Why this card's so good. Does everything you want it to. Discard 3. These are a lot of good cards, unfortunately. Like, my gut's like, pitch the island. It's not all that fantastic. I guess Serum Visions maybe helps us find another draw. What do we play next turn? We play... I guess that's interesting. We could evoke Reveler and bring back Geist and Phyrexian Metamorph. That's pretty good, actually, right? Let's pitch these 2. Make sure we keep a land. And Temporals. We're close to Temporal being not bad again. Serum Visions? Yeah. Alright. Next turn we're just gonna Revel Arc stuff back into play. With Evoke. Maybe we shouldn't have evoked. That's true, because my opponent would have had a decent threat here anyway. Yeah, that might have been a mistake too. Metamorph. Use a creature for the metamorph. We're just gonna have it become an advocate, I think. And let's go ahead and swing with the Shadow Mage. Draw a card. We'd love to use the ability. Okay, so powers are down here, but we do have cast out. Take care of like a Garruk or something like that. We have Sylvan Advocate, which is pretty good on defense. Bunch of value cards in hand. Geist doesn't get in super effectively. Ooh, another Geist. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we play the Hollowed Fountain. I guess we swing with Shadow Mage first. I don't really love just tossing our Geist to the wind here. Draw a card. Let's see. Always yes. Okay. So we've got 7 now. So we could just play Temporal Mastery. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Probably outside counter magic right now. Get to draw another card. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can play Tidings and keep up Scatter to the Winds then. Tidings will draw us another 4, so it will make us discard, so maybe we'd rather... Let's swing with Shadow Mage first. Draw... Dungeon Geists. Okay, Dungeon Geist is pretty good against my opponent's Advocate. I think we'll play that. It's also nice because it's another threat that can start getting in. And then we're going to leave up Scatter to the Winds and into the Royal. And cast out, I guess. Bunch of stuff. Okay. I think we're kind of in control. Yeah, actually, playing Revelark to bring back Phyrexian Metamorph to make his Sylvan Advocate, I think was better. I was like, I could have just played it and played like Serum Visions, but then we just probably jump block the Advocate, and then we either lose the Infiltrator or the Revelark. And... Okay, Traverse, he does not have Delirium. He's going to grab a land. Wow, okay. I am afraid of what's coming next. Huh. Something. Okay, just leveling up a bunch. Okay, that's fine. And again? Alright, lots of levels up. Okay, let's see if he gets in with his Geist. Does not. So he could into the Royal just as Tree Speaker. I was thinking of playing something massive. Kind of like using it here. We could also look and see what that morph is. I mean, it just adds mana though. Like it gives, he can cast, gets another 2 mana off of it. His investment. I think he's just leveling up for leveling up's sake. Let's cast and bounce the morph. I want to see what it is. Den Protector. Okay, so I was right. I didn't think there was another one in the cube, but I couldn't think of it, so. 8. So now we want to cast Lingering Souls, keep up Scatter, other things. Let's go ahead and swing with Argeist. We're just going to get in with kind of everything here. If he wants to trade Geists, I'm okay with that. We get in for an extra couple points of damage on the way. I think this game's pretty much in hand, barring a very good spell from my opponent, but we do have counter magic. I guess with that argument, maybe we shouldn't even cast Lingering Souls. Okay, yep. He's trading. So, Geist for Geist, but ours had an Angel come along with him for a little bit of advantage. Okay. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, we still have 8. So actually maybe we cast Soren. Hallowed Fountain. Okay. Let's drop Soren here. Cast Hallowed Fountain, and then keep up our counter spells. Oh, I would not. Token. Pass. Yeah, we've drawn a lot of guards this game. I think my opponent's mulligan did hurt him. Just like his spells haven't really lined up. Had kind of a bunch of ramp and at least no payoff that we've seen. And now we just kind of can always keep up counter magic, so. Or maybe playing a little bit loosely. I could see an argument for always keeping these two up. Like in case he has random negate or a counterspell of his own and he just like resolves, I don't know, like Avenger of Zendikar or something. But even then, our flying gets there. Yeah. Yeah, I think the mulligan might have hurt my opponent fairly badly. The fact that he used Traverse to find a land, though, means that he's got to have something big here. But I mean, like, something like Crater Hoof just isn't even all that good. Yeah, Avenger's probably... Drastodon's pretty good. Yeah, any of these still get countered, though. I think my opponent has it, he has to go for it, certainly. Primal Command. Usually for a creature card, reveal it, put in your hand. We just counter that, right? And then we just have lethal unless he's got another effect. Oh. The struggle is real. Let's counter this, actually. There we go. Knew he had lands for it, but was tapping like a derp. Okay, and just Den Protector. And now we just plus, cast out, and that's more than enough, right? Or minus. Okay, whew, managed to pick up that match. Alright. GG. Okay, 2 matches down, 1 to go. The dream is alive, boys. The dream is alive.